Yeah. Ehis, welcome to Squad Central. We're having a bit of a problem with the connection this evening. Can you hear me?
I think I'm mute.
You're on mute. We want to hear what you have to say. They're tired of hearing from me. You have the floor, Ehis.
Hi.
There
Good
you
to
go.
be on the show tonight. Apologies for coming in late. Just came in from work. And a lot to unpack with what happened over the weekend. Not so happy with the performance of the Arsenal. Losing at home to Bournemouth when we needed to cement our pursuit for the EPL title. And seeing what happened at Stamford Bridge, Man City, doing the demolition. They seem to be on a roll right now, and they're like a moving train. Nobody can stop them. They played 3 games, and they've not conceded. Wiped us in the Carabao Cup final, 2-0. Demolished Liverpool 3-0 in the FA Cup. And we saw what they did to Liverpool, what they did to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. As an Arsenal fan, should I be worried? Yes, I am worried. PTSD is real. What happened in 2022-2023 season still haunts the entire Arsenal fan base. And that's why the fan base is divided as we speak. There is the Arteta out and there is the Arteta in. Within the Arteta in, there are still some that says if he delivers the EPL this season, he still needs to go because he's not good enough. But I just want to remain positive. I don't want to go that negative because we cannot take away what we've achieved from the beginning of the season up until now. April seems to be that period where Arteta just tend to break down all the good work, all the hard work he has put in. April seems to be a month where everything just decides to, go down the drain. I hope this season wouldn't be so. The starts are there from 2021-2022 season, the fight for top 4 against Conte. We just needed to win a few games, and we crashed against Spurs, against Newcastle, and we lost against Southampton. We just couldn't keep it in. 2022-2023 season, that season that nobody expected us to compete for the league, we went there and we did it. Still April, those 3 games, pivotal games, Southampton, Sporting CP in the Europa League, and Man City. And we saw how our season came unpacking. It wasn't really good. 2023-24 season, ever since, I keep saying that the signing of Havertz, Arteta will have to die or leave by that signing because ever since he signed Havertz, I don't know, I can't really put the right words to it. We've not seemed to find the perfect position for Havertz. We needed to play. We saw what he did against Bournemouth. Havertz had no legs. We saw what the Bournemouth players just did. Ran us riots, took over the midfield. And Havertz, I do not understand why Arteta is just so pressed on using Havertz. Same thing cost us in 2023-2024 season. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Against Aston Villa, that game at the Emirates, where we needed just to win that game. Havertz was deployed in the midfield, and we lost, despite we couldn't take our chances. Similar thing happened. We saw it against Southampton, using Havertz in the midfield. Against Bournemouth, the same thing happened. We lost those games. The players also needs to take responsibility, right? They shouldn't be bubble wrapped here. We still have a nucleus of the team that were in that 2022-2023 season, how they lost to Man City, and Man City chasing them down. This is what Pep Guardiola loves. I was here on the hybrid squad a few days after we drew to Wolves 2-2 at the Molineux, and I said it, that psychologically it seems we have left the door open for Pep Guardiola. But with what I saw over the weekend, I think we just left the door open bigger, more for Pep Guardiola to just walk in and do what he needs to do. But there's still light at the end of the tunnel, right? Because we're 6 points ahead. That's the positive we should hold on to. 6 points ahead. Can we do the job at the Etihad? I am scared. I am worried. But football, anything can happen. We just saw what Leeds United did to Manchester United, going to Old Trafford and beating them at their gap. We can do it. I believe the players, we have the players that can do it. But the problem here is Arteta. Do you want to unleash these guys? Do you just want to let them go? Do you just want to give them that freedom to attack? Do you just want to give them that freedom to express themselves or themselves, sorry, whichever one is correct, on the pitch on Sunday against Man City? Because if we lose that game, it is going to be disastrous. And I don't know what is going to happen to that team psychologically. I don't know where they will be at if we lose that game. And bottle, the word bottle seems to be the word that has been trending since on Saturday. It's even trended more yesterday, seeing that video by Sky Sports and the guy taking a mick at Arsenal, drinking from the bottle. If that cannot give the Arsenal players motivation to go to that game at Etihad on Sunday, then you don't need to put on the badge. You don't need to put on the badge to represent the Arsenal. That alone would be the most.
Just keep it going. Yes, perfect.
Get a result. We shouldn't take the L, but we should go there and take the W. And that is what will define our season. Mikel Arteta, you must not bottle this league. A guy mentioned one day on our group on WhatsApp, let me just round up with that Mikel Arteta seems to be a Trojan horse being sent by Man City. And I'm beginning to believe that conspiracy theory, because if Mikel Arteta bottles this league, then there's something wrong somewhere. I'll just drop my mic here and allow the guys to speak.
Ehis, thank you so much. Make sure that you follow Ehis.
Can I ask Ehis a question?
Yes, and we're going to let Mark go because he's got an early rise tomorrow. So do you want to say bye now, Mark, before we get stuck in?
Thank you so much, guys, for having me on. As always, great to speak to you, Ross, Ehis, and all the squaddies in the chat. And ultimately, look, we're still in a quarterfinal on Wednesday. If we win or get a result on Sunday, it's still to play for. And could be worse. We could be Spurs. So on that, good night.
Thank you. Good night. Follow Mark at Marky249. Thanks, Mark. Thank you so much. We'll see Mark next time on our next show. We appreciate him very, very much. So carry on there, Russ. What your response was?
You just made a brilliant point about motivation. Do you when we watch the League Cup final, do you think that the Arsenal players should be motivated by the fact that Xerxes was doing keepy-uppies in the middle of the park with 15, 20 minutes to go? Do you think that's a motivation as well?
Well, that's another motivation that can take them to the Etihad. Because really, if you look at it, it was disrespectful, right, to the Arsenal players and to the Arsenal team. But if you look at it, they did the job. We couldn't do the job. So he decided he has every right to do that. If we had done the job we were supposed to do that day, possibly could have been one of our players taunting Man City. One thing about football is if you get on the pitch, you do your job and you get the W. But Man City did what they needed to do. They saw a trophy to be lifted, right? And they went for it. But our players, I don't know if they just couldn't rise up to the occasion. Is it Arteta's tactics? A lot of people said it was the way Arteta set up the team to play that day, but I don't want to believe that, because at times, as a player, if you have not won any trophy and you have the chance to win it, at times, some of them don't listen to what their manager say. They go over the white line, they do the job because they are the one that is busting everything on that pitch. But our Arsenal players, our wingers were defending. Our wingers were defending throughout that game. Zubimendi was nowhere to be found. I don't know why Arteta keep playing Zubimendi, because really he's out of form. But he keeps, and he has decided to keep playing Zubimendi. But that game that day, possibly, and just to answer your question, they also need to use that as a motivation to go into that Etihad game on Sunday.
Yep. Well said. No doubt about it. Okay, so Ehis, thank you so much. I'm going to start wrapping up with Russ, but thank you so much for joining us. Your comments tonight have been bang on. You've got a lot of love from the live chat. Tell everyone where they can follow you.
Is it me? Is a question for me?
Where everyone can follow you. Yes, I'm gonna let you go and then wrap the show with some housekeeping. So yeah, I know the internet tonight is a bit crazy for a couple of people, but where can everyone follow you?
Well, just his FootyWheat at FootyWheat on YouTube, at FootyWheat on Twitter and Instagram. FootyWheat, FW.
You must come on again.
So we'll make Ehis our fourth as well on the Monday Madness fan shows that we do here. He's absolutely brilliant. And by the way, next season for sure, Ehis is going to do some post-game videos for us. He's based in Nigeria, and if you do not follow him on YouTube, he's got a really great channel where he does some excellent post-game videos. So make sure that you follow him on YouTube as well. Your YouTube channel is Ehis Anthony. Is that correct?
No, FootyWheat. FOOTYWIT.
It's the same. Okay. Yep. All right. Perfect. All right. Make sure I'll put it in the link as well after when I redo all the bits on the show. So Ehis, thank you so much.